So this video is literally just a recap of the time I spent with my family in Arkansas. It was just some of my siblings, but we had so much fun. It was just a really chill time. Check it out.
I really want to do that. What is it?
You do that all the time.
So on one of the days, we actually taught my brother Daniel how to ride a one wheel. So my brother Adam was actually helping him basically the entire time, but let me tell you this, Adam and I are obsessed with one wheels. We use them as much as possible, at least I have. In college, I'd ride them all over campus. It was my way to get to and from, and that's because I didn't really have a car. It is seriously one of the coolest things I've ever used in my life. One of the funny things about what we actually do is my brother and I love them literally so much that we try to convince basically everyone around us to buy them. Because it's just more fun when you ride with people, and it's a new experience that no other device has ever given me or my brother.
Your legs will shake for the first bit of you. Heels are going backwards. Yeah. Fancy. That's how you turn it. Whoa, shake it, chicken bacon. When I first started, hey, come on. So down is a lot easier. Peyton, come on, hon. I don't think it will. It's not a cycle. Whoa. And then just put weight on the back and then lay down. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty nifty. So once you get started, it's just kind of chill. Am I right? Can you just look where you want to go? You sort of do. It just goes. And don't think about it.
Don't try to control the board. Just like
do one with the ball. That's actually really fun.
It gets addicting, honestly.
Once you really get going, it's when you carve in between each other. I actually think Jess would really like this. Marie loves it. That's why I'm keeping both.
On the next day, we actually went out to the Ozark Mountains. The reason we went out there was because we wanted to film a Kickstarter for my brother, and also to have a really chill weekend if we could.
Okay, Tommy, we're going down.
this is it.
We're going to the cabin.
Is this our Airbnb?
Just down here.
Kind of sick.
It turns on camera.
I would
Catherine,
like
can you hold it?
Needless to say, I was geeking out about some of the gear that we rented for this Kickstarter. It was every camera nerd's dream. We rented lights, lenses, gimbals, field recorders, and microphones. Like, just so many fun toys to use and get to know. And let me tell you, it was a bit of a trip to actually get to understand them.
Ah, the camera stuff. I'm so excited.
Oh, hey. How smooth of a shot is it?
Very.
Maybe I should tell you the itinerary. We have to drive for 20 minutes to get to Buffalo River. Then we have to drive from there probably another 35 minutes back to get to Whitaker.
Couldn't hear you over the wild banshee in here.
You're acting like you're excited. When I whispered it to you, you're like, that's funny. Okay, please.
Next, we headed out to scout our location.
What do you have to say for yourself? Google Maps?
That's exactly what I have to say.
Google Maps.
This is a great sight.
Hey, on the accent, Thomas.
I haven't saw that. You have to cut that. Thomas, what do you think?
So I'd obviously have this on a tripod, but Daniel, do something. Do it on.
I'm Daniel Hedrick and I'm the founder of Jungle.
But just as the geniuses we are, we didn't realize that as the sun was setting, it was gonna get insanely dark. The trees were so thick in this forest that even at sunset, it was really, really dark, and sometimes you needed a light just to see.
Tree. Oh, jeez.
Literally on the way back, I had to use my video light just so that we could get through all the rocks, the branches, and even the roots on the ground. It was a lot of fun. We sprinted through this forest.
Okay, so we're back in the car right now. This was an amazing adventure. Adam's put his foot open. Daniel's put up his knee.
My foot's fine. I've already healed it. They're both fine.
They magically healed them, but
Sure will.
I was drenched in sweat. I had to put the camera away because I couldn't handle anything because my jiggle was in the way. So that's just how life went for me. But other than that, we're like completely fine. We're heading back to the cabin right now.
I'm in. Let's do it.
You got mittens?
Got it.
The next morning, we got up at 3:30 in the morning, drove out and hiked this path again in the dark to film this Kickstarter at 6 a.m. so we could catch the sunrise. Afterwards, we went to a river down the mountain just to play in the water with the kids. But needless to say, Daniel was kind of obsessed with the one wheel at this point. Couldn't get enough.
Maya. You're fine. Just lean
Tito,
forward.
hold on.
Daniel, look where you want to go and go there. Yeah. Don't think about it. Otherwise, you're going to end up hurting yourself.
He always does this.
There you go. You need one of those.
Here's some trivia. Guess which one of us owns a hairdryer?
It's definitely me.
Him and him, not me.
Buffalo River.
Love rivers.
I have a swimsuit in the car. She's mad. She wants to be in the water.
Should we take the diaper off and then put it back on?
No, I have no diaper.
That's public. It's complete.
What?
Hey, Adam.
Walker dude!
The next morning, we drove back to my brother's house so we could finish the rest of our shots for our Kickstarter. And then later that night, we had a bonfire and we just had a good time.
Catherine, you totally passed him and it was so funny. And then as soon as you notice, brakes, left blinker, lifts around.
Run to Crumble to get us cookies?
I thought we were getting ice cream!
Property would let you absolutely get that shit.
I'm the CEO.
You're the CEO, huh?
You came here to work for me.
He's got a point.
Listen, I know you didn't get paid, but you did get paid an experience. It's the best teacher.
Yeah, but $1 is worth a lot more.
Not worth more than experience.
The last day though, we went to the coolest zoo I've ever been to. It's like 100 acres or more of just all these animals. Now, they're kind of in their own sections of cages, but they're basically free. So what you do is you drive through and you get to experience all the animals in this zoo. It's really awesome. But the funniest thing was how afraid Catherine was of these emus. So on top of that, my brother Daniel put the child lock on the windows and then kept rolling her window down progressively as we got closer to these birds.
I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie.
We got one on each side.
They're like ramming each other out of the way.
Please. No, please. I'm literally so scared right now. Put it up. They go fast. He's gonna run.
Come here, buddy. Come here.
No, stop, Daniel. Daniel, I'm joking. Daniel.
baby, drive. They're scary birds. They really are.
I've never screamed for my life that much. You go, windows up for the emu, puts the child lock on so it's down.
Then the trip was over and we headed home. But luckily, we got a beautiful sunset to end the trip.